A railgun is a weapon that fires shells using electromagnetic force. A shell fired between two rails fires 7 times faster than the speed of sound. Railgun were developed for the purpose of attacking ships at long distances and intercepting missiles. It's been a long time since the concept of a railgun appeared. The basic concept came out in 1918, and there is no big difference between the railgun conceived then and the railgun today. During World War II, Germany attempted to use railguns as anti-aircraft guns. However, it was difficult to put to practical use with the technology at the time because it required a lot of power. At the beginning of the 21st century, the United States began researching railguns as part of the missile defense system. Let's take a look at the scientific principle of how a railgun fires. Here's a magnet. As you know, a magnetic field is created around a magnet, and the flow of the magnetic field runs from the N pole to the S pole. Here, let's run an electric current flow through the metal wire. The current flows from plus to minus, and when it flows through a conductor, a magnetic field is created. The magnetic field flows is like this. Imagine that you are holding a conductor wire lightly with your hand. The direction your thumb is pointing at is the direction of the flow, and the direction the other fingers are pointing at would be the direction through which the magnetic field runs on. Okay, so here are 2 conductor wires through which electric current is flowing. When you place a metal on the wire, the current will flow like this. When currents flow through the wire, magnetic fields are created once again. Now, the direction of the magnetic fields become as follow. Due to the interference of these magnetic fields, the direction of the magnetic field generated around this wire changes like this. Let's take a brief moment to talk about Fleming's left-hand rule here. Fleming's left-hand rule states that, when left hand is stretched like this, the force is applied to the direction with which electric current and magnetic field flows. Let's go back to where we left off. As the current direction on this wire goes this way, and the magnetic field runs like this, the force will be headed to the front. If so, the conductor wire will receive momentum to move forward. That's why a railgun fires faster as the voltage increases or when the rail lengthens. A railgun is thought to be sufficient for aiming a target set 200 kilometers away at a speed of 2 kilometers per second. Considering that the naval gun's range is about 24 kilometers, this is a remarkable performance. The railgun requires 25 megawatts of power. This is equivalent to the electricity used by about 20,000 households. Because it requires a lot of power, you need a system equivalent to a small power plant. As the Zumwalt-class destroyer was built, the railgun power problem seemed to be resolved. However, it seems that it will take more time to use it in practice due to equipment problems due to huge power consumption and heat generation.